en voilà. Maar hij moet wel 3 keer. Iemand dat gaat werken, die moet daarvoor 3 keer soms verlof nemen. Hè.
Thank you for joining. So I'm going to be assessing her hair. She has gray hair. So it's for blow hair. I'm going to be using blow shampoo to wash the hair to neutralize it, browsing it a little bit. But before then, we're going to detox with our detox shampoo. So stay tuned to see the end result. Let's go. Ja, dat is een colère, hè?
Ah, nog.
En ik was toen boos. Puur omdat ik me...
Ik heb nu een papier gekregen dat ik mijn bevindingen moet een papier invullen hoe dat je zou willen dat de gemeente werkt en hoe dat nu werkt. Ik heb nog veel werk, zeg.
Allee, schrijf alles op alsjeblieft.
Natuurlijk.
Alles op dat niet kan, hè. We zijn die duurste gemeente, hè, die belasting betalen. En dan krijg je nog onnozel service, hè.
Ik moet wel zeggen, de straten bij ons die zijn nu properder als voorheen.
Voor hun is het echt anders niks. De gemeente doet anders niks meer als de gemeente proper is.
Ja.
Dat is
Maar ja,
niet belangrijk.
maar het zijn wel de mensen die alle pottekens en blikken en vuiligheid wegsmijten. Nee. Dat moet je ook bij. Ik vind dat de mensen altijd niet proper zijn, ook niet.
Ja, natuurlijk.
Recht over mijn deur, daar hebben ze een jaar geleden een bank gezet.
Een zitbank zo.
Zo'n zitbank. Maar onder de middag, die jonge gasten, die komen van school, en van alles en nog wat.
Ja.
En daar stond een vuilbakje daarachter die bank. Maar ze smeten dat allemaal onder die bank. Dat lag daar altijd voor vuil. En ik ben gaan reclameren op de gemeente. Ik zeg, je moet die bank weg. En dan weer spuiten en alles. Ken je dat?
Ja.
En nog van die vuiligheid. Ik zeg, je moet die bank komen weghalen. Ze hebben ze toch komen weghalen.
Ah, ja.
Dat is het probleem dan, hè.
So I'm going to allow this shampoo to settle in. In the meantime, I'm going to be giving her head massage.
Zeg, die rechtdoor, is dat allemaal van dezelfde dokter? Is dat allemaal van dezelfde dokter, die rechtdoor?
Ja.
Dat is wel niet en niet.
Kobashi.
Kobashi.
Ja.
Dat is allemaal van hem.
Ja.
Hier in dat video.
Ja.
Ja.
Toch niet gaan zien een blok.
Nee.
Nee, die blok niet, hè. Maar ja.
client's hair is not dry. You can see it's not dry. It's lacking a bit of protein, and next week I'll do that. You don't have to always use treatment all the time. If you use treatment too much, your hair can be too soft, and when it's too soft, you don't get volume. You cannot get volume from it. So before you use treatment on your hair, you have to know if it's treatment that is moisture, if it's moisture that it needs, or if it's protein that it needs. And if it doesn't need any of it, you don't have to use it. You use it when it's needed. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, I take off my this thing. I have to use Mousse to blow dry. Oh. That's for Mousse sake, right? I hated that for your Mousses. You see what? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can see. So in order for me to get a strong hold, I need to use a strong mousse. We have different level of mousse. The more strong hold you want. So the more strong hold you want. What was it?
Heb je nog altijd problemen met je internet?
Yeah, there's just saturation. So you can see that her hair it's not dry. You can see, right? I don't know if you can see it from there, but you feel it when you touch it. You feel it. But the hair is very soft. You're going to be using your mousse on the hair. Remember, it's not on the scalp. So I use mousse. Most of the time I concentrate on those parts that I want more volume. That's where I put my mousse. And if you notice, my client is somebody that had a lot of hair before, like 3 times of this. Am I lying? Nay, am I lying? And she had 3 times of this hair before. So with aging, hormone, and sometimes medications, yeah. Yeah, she still have enough. once it's blow dry, you don't see the difference anymore. But usually she had 3 times of this hair before. So now if it's wet, you can see all the shading, you can see it. You know, you can see your score, I can see it. But before I can't see anything. So that is when you know if you are shading, you are losing your hair. So if you don't know how to sense it, because some people said, oh, when I tell some clients, you're losing your hair. Oh, really? I don't know. So if you want to know it, you just have to wash your hair, leave it. Once you can see through your scalp, then you know that you are getting shading. You're on that resting period. So that's how to know it. And it always starts from the front. The back is the last one. It always starts from the front side. So just pay attention how I do my blow dry, sets, how I give the volume. Pay attention to all the techniques. Though it does look very simple, if you're watching from far, you go, oh, I can do this. It's so simple till you handle it. But just pay attention, watch what I'm doing, and learn from it. Don't just watch alone. Share the live stream. Sectioning your hair is very important. It keeps your work clean and it makes it much more easy. So I'm not going to be brushing like this, I brush like this. So most of the hair come towards me and some stay to dry the hair. So we don't want volume at the back. Your brush, the sizes matters. I'm blow drying just the way I cut the hair, so from short to long. So that is the same way I'll be choosing the brush I'm using too. So you're going to choose small brush to brush those small parts, those short parts, bigger brush, and also the size of the hair. To create volume, when you take the hair this way, you create volume. So you see I'm building up the volume little by little, so that when I get to the top, I'll make it even much more. So you don't want to brush round, you want to brush with shape, giving the hair a beautiful shape, just the way the hair was cut. So the same method you're going to use to blow dry it, and section it help you to do that. follow the line. The hair fall perfectly in shape. Hopefully I can see clearly. So the more I do this, the more I take the brush up, so I'm creating more volume. When you raise it up, you roll it back. That's to create volume. So when you leave your brush, when you are done, you have to blend those space between the brush that you left, so you don't have lines. And if the client does not want a bit coily ends, you stretching the ends to make it straight. That would make it we're going to do this for the video. I make it so many videos. We have done that extra. I don't mind. Ah, natuurlijk, vroeger, ja.
dat was,
Vroeger.
ja.
Maar ja, ça va, je coiffure kan ook zijn flusje doen.
Ik had al gedacht van dat ik er wat korter was. Ik niet weet, maar dan ga ik wat volume hebben.
Maar dat is zo kort genoeg. Waarom zou je korter gaan?
Maar ik had van de week zo op Facebook zo
Ja,
schoonkoppels gezien.
Ja, ik vind dat eigenlijk kort genoeg nu. Vroeger was het nog langer, hè?
Ja.
Onlangs heb ik korter gedaan, dus
Ja.
ik vind dat nu deze lengte is oké.
Oh, dat is goed.
Ja, als je dat zo korter doet, dan zien we gewoon zo van die.
Ja. Ja,
Ik doe dat niet zeggen. Hè? Het is dat je wilt.
nee, feitelijk niet.
Ja, ja.
Ik vond dat mooi. Ja, ik dacht dat ik het proberen.
Ja, ja. Kan, ja, het is niet slecht, hè?
Maar ja, dan moet het dan duurt het alweer zo lang voordat
Ja. Je weet, ik hou van uitdagen, hè. Als je echt wil, dan wil ik daarvoor gaan.
maar dat niet te lang voordat dat weer zo die lengte
Maar zullen we dat lang doen? Dat duurt heel lang. Want die ene keer dat dat af is, aan styling aan, dan ben je gefactureerd en dan wil je dat je haar lang snel groeit. Maar dan groeit het niet. putting the brush on it, make the volume to stay, and especially when you use cold hair or you allow the brush to get cold before you take it off. You brush with hot and you lock the shape in with cold.
Vanavond moeten we ons uur veranderen.
Ja,
Een uur
minder slapen zeker.
Ja.
Jammer genoeg. Maar ik slaap graag.
Alleen jij.
Ja. Oh,
Wie
ja.
niet?
Ik weet niet of je ook graag slaapt hoor.
Ik wel.
Ik ga slapen minimum tenminste om 12 uur. En soms ga ik slapen om 2 uur. Ja, als ik bezig met iets, je weet.
Ja, dan...
Ja. Ja, ik heb dat gewerven en nu valt op hè. Ja, ik ga dat zo een beetje van alles. Video maken, meeting, ik ga later een project instellen, zo terugverkoop voor demonstratie. Dat is goed gedaan. use cold air. Use cold to lock my coil in. Can you see the volume that we got? So if you don't use cold hair, you can leave it for some time. If you are busy, go do what you're doing, and then you take it off later. We are going to be teasing the crown just to give it extra strong hold. Cold and warm, it's touching it. It's very important that the root of your hair is well dry. If the root is not that dry, you will lose your brushing very fast. Your brushing will fall. So that's why you see me, I always blow the root to make sure that it's well dried. And if it's a thick hair, even after your blow dry, you still go around to make sure that the hair is well dried. If it's not well dried, it will still happen. The client will lose her brushing. Because some hair, they may seem dry for you, but after some time, when you go back and touch and feel it, it will still feel wet.
En het is veel wind, dus ziet dat het toch.
Okay then. She's telling me there's a lot of wind outside, so make sure my hair stays like. So we're gonna make sure that her hair stays. Oh, de blaast mijn haar, hè? De haar drogen.
Om te worden.
Ja. So. This teasing is also to cover those spaces, to also make the brushing stay long. That's why you see people who have maybe less hair, once the brushing is done and the teasing is well done, it will have volume and you cannot really, you cannot spot those scanty dots, all those dots of not having hair in some particular areas. Once you do this teasing, you don't see those space anymore, they vanish. So that is one of the reasons why people who are losing or having less hair or tiny hair do like this. But of course, you have to know how to do this teasing. If you do it too much, then the clients may have problem in taking it off. That is, while washing the hair, have problem like tangling of the hair, and I say that the teasing was wrongly done. So you should be able to comb it easily afterward, especially if the hair is light, because light hair have that easy tendency of tangling. So you can see it's light. Have this electric. Do you see the electric, guys? And that also have to do with the heating system here that is blowing. You can get electric sometimes from the cold or from the heat. Especially on a light hair. Yeah, especially on light hair, you can have that electric on your hair. And sometimes what you put on. Yeah. I don't know how to explain that, but it happened. My client said me, yeah, when I put on this particular dress or this trouser or top, my hair always gets electric. I was like, okay, ah bon, je sais pas. So it happened. So I have to find out why some dresses cause electric to the hair. I still have to find out. Yeah.
Soms is schoenen.
Ja?
Dat heeft het ook, dat het dan in één keer is.
Ja? Maar nu is mijn echo, denk ik, hoor.
Ja, zo goed.
Ja, want nu heb ik verschrikkelijke... Your finishing as important as your brushing. So the finishing is very important. But I think it's my air condition that is causing this electric. I don't think it's something else. I don't know. But this is not the first time, is it? This client wears her hair for 1 week, so 1 week before she wash it again. Do you wash it in between? Do you wash it in between the week?
The week.
Yeah. So. Today is a bad hair day with all the electric. Oh my God. This electric is disturbing me, guys. Do you see this hair? It's disturbing me.
Zit even echt voor de kennis.
Ja, dat is waar, dat is waar. Had we het nog niet gezien. Zo een keer zien? Ja, want het is ook niet warm buiten. Allee, het is niet warm. Okay, my air conditioning is out, so let's see what's gonna happen. Am I still gonna get the same electric? Let's see. So let me know. I still got it, eh? We still have the electric. Nee, ik denk dat het al minder is. Kan dat?
Ja.
Ja, hè?
Het is zo niet meer.
Ja, ja. Ik zeg het, hè, dat is juist. Dat kan van mijn echo zijn.
Je ziet het toch nog.
Ja, zie je dat? Ik heb er ook de altijd, hè. Dat kan niet mijn ding zijn, hè. Dat kan niet mijn kant zijn, want ik heb ook deze kam altijd.
Ik zit vol electric.
Ja, joh. Kan je niet bij mij komen dat ik niet meer moet betalen voor hotel in het, voor wat is Elettra-bril, werken allemaal de maatschappij. Ah ja, als je elektriek zet, een beetje een deel van mij, een deel geven. Hè. Een beetje wat hier aantrekken, een beetje hier. Zo. Ja, moet ik niet? Oh ja, she don't want it flat. Okay, she wants it this way with a lot of volume. Ja, dan ga ik hierop spuiten.
Die wint altijd.
There's a lot of wind outside now.
Yes.
So, wait, we're gonna let them see it. There's it. Beautiful, amazing. Will let me show it today? Yeah. So that is it. So you can see that she have a bit of scanty and shady hair. You can see it right. That's the technique. The technique, the products, and how you brush. Thank you so much. I'm gonna the casa. Yeah, too. Yeah, she want the spray. She want the spray because a lot of wind outside. That's what she has. You spray. This spray is not that strong. This is a spray that you spray. You can still comb your hair. You can do a lot of things. Even you can comb your hair straight after this spray. The other spray is a really strong spray. So they just like just a bit more like to help hold your hair while you are teasing it. So the other one is gel spray. It's like gel spray, so it stays. That hair stay. Even if the wind is blowing, the hair will stay with this spray. So it depends what the client wants and it's fair what you want. Like if you have a very light hair and you want to buy spray, you can buy that one a little bit, not too much, because too much, if you use that one too much, once you are combing it off by yourself, you may have that a little bit of breakage, but since she's coming every week, I do know how to manage the hair, so she don't have to do it. So my next client, we're going to take off the color. I have a client here waiting. So let me just settle with this client. I will go back to the wash basin and graze of the color and do a haircut. So stay tuned. Mon place n'est pas noire, c'est ça. Mais là, on viendra quand on dit des cantards. Yeah. Welke dat woonde we? Zaterdag? Ja. Iemand plaats nemen. Zaterdag volgende week. Let's see. De 4e. Om 1 uur. Maar ik ga zien als ik thuis kom. Wel goed kijken, maar nu ga ik. Of pak maar 2 uur voor zekerheid.
2 uur?
Ja.
Zaterdag.
Ja. Oké. Dank u wel. Dag. Okay. So let's go. Ja, en beetje achteruit alsjeblieft. Okay, so we're gonna be taking off the color. If you are 35 plus and you are watching us, join us on Sunday, which is tomorrow by 12, to know more about hair shading, okay? Before taking off the color, I'm going to do shampoo wash. So the water temperature is very important. By doing this color shampoo, we are releasing the pigment, the shiny pigments in the color to be deposited on the hair. So I never rinse off my color without doing this section. It's very important. This is what makes the hair to glow. Yeah, that's it. It's also make it easy for you to raise off the color. You see, the color will just go off very easily than when you start raising off the color without doing that shampoo coloring section. Everything is out. Easier. So you can see the shampoo is foaming very well, meaning there's no rest of color hanging around. Hallo, dag. Ligt een afspraak, zeker hè? Ja. Ja. Een beetje in detail, moet even van wachten. Oh, sorry, je mag dat gewoon aan de zijkant zetten. Ah. bien model. After color treatment, this to lock the color in. Since she has lighted, I don't need to leave the treatment that long on it. Yeah, in my class name. If you use too much too much treatment on your hair becomes very soft, clippy, you don't have volume, you lost elasticity. So if your hair does not need treatment, you don't have to. You just use leave-in condition. It's very lighter for your hair. It's not too heavy. Like when you use deep conditioning or mask, they are very heavy. So if your hair does not need it, don't use it. So that's why you have to know the difference between protein, what your hair needs, and what not. So your hair may need protein, and you think it's moisture that it needs. So let's hurry up, go and cut the hair and the amount. It's very important that the color is well raised up. It can cause allergy to some people that are very allergic to some products. Zeg maar, hoe moet dat geknipt worden? Zeg het. Hoe?
Niet te kort, hè.
Niet te kort.
Nee,
Ah, je hebt me dat juist gezegd dat 3 maanden geleden is dat geknipt is. Is dat juist?
Ja, denk ik wel. Hè.
Ja. Oké.
Ja, van achter mag dat kort zijn.
Ja, van achter mag
En
goed
dan
opgeknipt.
langs deze kant zou ik het ook een beetje korter willen.
Oké, oké. Oké.
Maar ja, ik heb me al gezegd ervoor. Dat het hier niet te kort, omdat ik dat anders... Ja,
Ja, want dat is hier leeg, hè.
ja
Zie? Hier,
dat
hier,
heb ik
hier,
nog gezegd. Dat, ja.
zie, hier heb je minder, hè. Hier moet, als ik hier te kort ga doen, dan heb je hier precies, dit is niet bedekt,
Ja.
hè.
Ja, dat heb je mij nog gezegd.
Zie?
Maar langs de andere kant mag het dan nog wat korter.
Ah, ja, want ja, ik voeg direct, allee, ik voeg dat beide kanten hetzelfde zijn. Oké, geen probleem. Je streep is hier, wat hoger.
Ja, zo ja.
Ja, een beetje je hoofd relaxen. Ja, dank u wel. Zo, hè. Is je
Ja.
streep zo?
Ja, dat va.
Ja, zo?
Ja.
Oké.
En dan ja, van voor een beetje, nu dat het mij heeft. Want...
Ja, ja, maar ja, dat is 3 maanden, hè, die daarbij.
Ja, ja, natuurlijk, ja.
Ja. Oké. En rond je oren, oren
Rond de
vrij?
oren, ja.
Okay. Just watch and see what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut. She want the ear area free, short at the back. The last cut was about 3 months ago. So let's go. So I'm gonna cut ear to ear. Your lines and make sure that your client is still straight. That is one of the most difficult things. Sometimes you are really busy cutting without looking at the client on the mirror. The client can just like shift the hair a little bit and you just continue cutting. Before you know, when you are done, you see that the hair is not straight. Why? Because once a client slightly turn the hair to one other side and you are on the other side cutting, it can really cause a big difference. So that is one of the big challenge. Especially when you are cutting bob haircut. It look easy, but it's not that easy. A beautiful bob takes time. And the clients have to really stay very, very, very straight. So you want to clean around the area before cutting so you can see what you are cutting. Yeah. Now, cut upward. So we are going to be taking around 3 to 4 centimeters off, just like what was added for 3 months. The new growth of 3 months. Yes. If you notice at the back, you see some space, because the hair is lighter, is tinier than before. So that is the reason why I don't want to go shorter too much. Otherwise you see the space too much. Sometimes a client have just maybe 1 centimeter of thick hair. The hair will be that thick here. So what you do, you just want to go in and texturize that hair so that it can blend with the other ones that are lighter. Okay? Otherwise, that thick hair will just pump up. So it wouldn't really look that nice. So like here now, I want to show you guys. You see, this hair here, this piece here is very thick compared to the other ones. You see? So if you texturize it, everything will blend together. Remember your guidelines? They are guidelines for a reason, so I always follow my guidelines. Remember the crown area, not too short. That part really needs to be a little bit longer than the other part, even if you are following your guiding lines, because the crown area, so it's a bit higher. So when you are blending, you want to have that in mind. Na zijkant. Ja, dank u wel. When you are cutting around the ear, you don't want to cut too short, because when the hair is dry, it's gonna get a bit shorter. So you can cut exactly, and when you are done with your blow dry, you can come back again and finalize your cutting. I never go too short for my clients. I prefer to go back 1-2 times, because once it's too short, you cannot do anything anymore. So I prefer to cut too long than too short, because a client can tell me short for me and short for her is something different. So I don't like to make clients unhappy because their hair is shorter than they expected or they wanted. So I'm going to be blending this. You can see that the hair here is thick. You can see it's thick? Yeah. Here is lighter, and you see the hair everything. So I'm going to texturize that part. But before then, I'm going to blend it. So blend this short one to here. See, these are the short ones, so you blend. Guidelines, bring it back here to make sure that both sides are equal. Let's go this way. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing that I did on the right hand side. I'm going to do exactly the same thing here, and then I will do the blow dry, and after that the finishing. So the way I cut the hair, even if she decides to wear it to the left hand side or to the right hand side, she can wear it anywhere she like. So it's flexible. I don't want to fade the ear area, so that's why I'm not fading it. Sometimes style may look the same, but you have to pay attention to the detail. At the end of the day, you see that they are not the same. those heavy ends, so I just texturize it a little bit, otherwise it will be too pronounced. And then you see all the lines, the cutting lines, which I hate. Everything should blend smoothly. You should not see where, oh, this hair is cut here. You should not see it. But tell me, denk je dat kort genoeg is?
Ah, ça va.
Alsjeblieft?
Ça va.
Ça va? We gaan eerst drogen. Is het goed, hè?
Ja.
You want to make sure that both sides are equal. Yes, very important. And not too heavy, of course. We are still coming to do the finishing after the blow dry. Then you see the final haircut. So I'm going to be using this holding spray for the blow dry because my client do not like too much volume. She wanted more natural. So with this, I can get that result. not a replay. This is a real life, okay? It's not replay. This is real life. Today is Saturday, so it's not replay. Guys, can you see the shape? Can you see how beautiful it's coming? So you can already see it. So you can have shady hair and at the same time still have volume. Just depends how you handle it. It's a method. So as you can see from the camera, you know that my clients, towards the front side, she's more shady. So that's why if you're cutting hair and if your hair is a bit thicker at the back, you need to texturize to match the front a little bit, not exactly. But if the hair is too thick here, you're shady, and the less hair you have here, this very particular front is going to be more pronounced. Don't overbrush. Don't think the longer you brush, the better it is. No. in our room. Want je haar heeft zijn wijze van liggen, hè? Dus ik heb dat gewoon gebrushed. Van hier, van voor is kort genoeg toch, hè? Ik zou niet korter doen, want kijk, als ik deze korter doe, dan blijft het zo.
Ja, dat wel.
Hè?
Dat is goed.
Snap je? Je moet zo aansluiten naar deze toe.
Ja.
Moet je je hoofd omhoog? Around the ear area is as well important. You see, you want to keep it natural. I don't want a female client to look like a male client, you know, going out. So you have to keep the ear area natural, not to like a bobbing, like shaved. So by the time you texturize, the hair, it falls natural towards the ear without being too strong, pronounced. Like, oh, she's just coming from the salon. My client, they don't like that. They like the hair to like fall natural. So if I rubbed it, so for you to know if you're on the right track, you do this, so all the hair falls still good. So then you know you're on the right track. Now, next to the back for the finishing touch. It's very important because when you pass by somebody, the people turn back and look and say, oh my God, look at her hair at the back. So it's as well important to go back and blend perfectly. And that's what makes short hair look beautiful when it's well cut. Everything goes smooth together, blend well. That is what makes short hair beautiful. That nice blending. My clients have a little bit of cowlick here. You see this hair is going up. Instead of coming down, it's going up. So a lot of people have that. And then you think, oh, she didn't cut the hair well. No, it's the cowlick. Now I'm going to control. It's very important. Bring both hair towards the middle. This a bit long. Sometimes just very little, but it makes a big difference. Let me show a last technique. So in order to create a little bit of volume here, you can see here it's open. So that's where we come again and do a little bit, just a little bit of teasing. And decide to do teasing, or I just spray this flag and I can just leave it like this. So it depends. So you can do that if you have shading hair, especially on your crown area. You can just cut, put spray under, and you leave it that way, so the hair stays better. So in this case, we are not doing it for volume. We're just doing it so that the hair will stay, and there will be less patches. Isso só uma vida nadar, nadar, ou nadar. O que diz?
Nadar.
Nadar? Dat is beter hier.
Ja.
Omdat je veel meer dingen hebt. Dus. Anders vroeger was het lang daar. Als we dat nu gaan doen, dan is het veel te bloot. So, Ramborok. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Angela, of gewoon dit.
Nee, het is goed.
Is goed? Dit is goed? Okay. So, that is it. Let me just turn it around so you get and pass how you make it go next dry, but the mensen can see. So, this is it, guys. Thank you. So we're gonna go straight. My client is waiting for a haircut. We're gonna go straight to that. Yeah, you know now the muscles there.
Ja.
So yeah, that is your shampoo sheet. Yeah. Natural Health voor wanneer? So I'm coming, guys, so I'm going to set the lady and then we'll go straight to the next cutting.
Zo?
Ja. Kijk maar. Wanneer?
Juni? Juli?
Wanneer in juli?
Nee, juli niet, hè. Juni.
Juni, wanneer?
Voor de vakantie. Laatst van juni, de vrijdagafstand.
De laatste vrijdag van juni?
Ja.
27. Nee, sorry, 26.
Ah.
Dus in de voormiddag of namiddag?
Voormiddag.
Voormiddag, 9 uur?
Ja.
Dat is linda, hè?
Ja.
Schrijf op uw kastje, dan zeker. Hier is een pen.
Ja, een bril.
Ah ja, ik heb ook een bril nodig.
Ja.
Ja.
27.
Ja, dat is de laatste.
27.
Juni is dat de 6, hè?
De 6e maand.
Ja. 26, want we hebben gedaan na 26, de vrijdag. Kijk.
Ja.
Ja?
Ja, dat is oké. 9 uur.
Om 9 uur. Ja. Dat is toe al.
Ja, staat erop.
Merci, merci. Oké, let's go. Oké, let's go.
Kiki, bedankt.
Merci, dada. Heb je een foto? Wat moet ik niet worden? Ah, een beetje degradé. Hoeveel centimeter maar daaraf? 2 maar. Dan ga je niet veel van zien, hè? Wat bedoel je?
Zo, mijn normaal gaat 2 centimeter, maar die laag ongeveer 5, denk ik.
Ah ja, oké. De lengte is zo 2 en in lage 5.
Ja.
Okay. So we are going to do layers. She said 2 centimeter from the lens and then 5 as the layer. You can see the hair is thick hair. Can you see? Beautiful thick hair. But the hair is not that shining. Can you see? It's not shining enough. Wanneer heeft u haar laatst gewassen?
Woensdag.
Woensdag, donderdag, vrijdag, zaterdag. Dat is 3 dagen geleden, zo vettig.
Ja.
Yeah, guys, it's very oily. Can you see it from there? It's oily hair, oily scalp because your hair stays on your scalp. So it's just the scalp that is oily. It's not the hair. So I'm gonna deep cleanse because she washed. The last time she washed her hair was on Wednesday, which is like about 4 days ago. 4 days ago, yeah. And if you are asking why do people have oily hair, like you guys always say, but I used to say oily scalp because it's not your hair that is oily, it's because your scalp is oily and the hair is staying and it's coming from your scalp. That is why it's oily. Sometimes it's from stress, a lot of agitation. You know, there's some people, they are always stressed, even if you didn't see it on them stressed, but innerly they are stressed. So those people easily get oily hair. So I'm gonna be washing with shampoo specific for oiling hair, oiling scalp. So I will say oiling hair so that you guys will understand, but normally it's for oiling scalp. So after that, I will wash with a moisturizing shampoo, the second shampoo, and then I will use leave-in condition later. So stay tuned to see the end result. So if you have an oily scalp, you want to buy a shampoo that can help you with that. And you don't have to use the shampoo every day, you exchange it. Some people that have oily scalp, they wash their hair almost every day. You are just stimulating the oil sometimes. Too much washing is not good. So the best thing for you is to get the right shampoo and try to avoid washing your hair every day. You know, it's like eating sugar. The more you eat sugar, the more you want to eat more. So it's the same thing. When you have oily hair and you're washing it every day, it's like, oh, these people need me. It's like producing more. So you are stimulating it. If you are 35 years plus and you want to know more about your hair, Sunday will be coming live, Sunday, which is tomorrow by 12 o'clock, to talk about hair health. And if you have any question, we'll be giving everyone the time to ask. Q&A section will be there after the teaching. So join us on Sunday, which is tomorrow by 12 European time, which is 12 o'clock here. So you can see that this shampoo, I'm not getting any foam. That is to tell you how oily the hair was before. See? So it's very oily. So when you use your shampoo for your oily hair, you want to make sure that you let it stay and work on it. So that is why I continue washing and washing, because I want the shampoo to settle on the hair, on the scalp. I wish you guys can feel this hair. It's so clean, it's making noise like from cleanness. You hear the noise? Have you heard the lawai? This is very clean now. And that is thanks to that shampoo, because it's designed for oily hair. So actually, I don't need to even wash it again, but because her hair is a bit dry, so I want to wash it again and give her a little bit of massage. But as for the oil, it's 100% gone, and her scalp is very clean, and the hair as well. sure you rinse off the shampoo very well, especially on the long hair, so you don't have build up. Ja, alsjeblieft, mag je er ook plaatsnemen van voor? Moet je iets hebben om te drinken?
Nee,
Nee? Oké, zo. Je bent toch een broek aan?
ja, dank je.
Ja, toffe. Oké. Voilà, andiamo. Ok. So because it's a long hair, long thick hair, you want to towel it very well before putting your leave-in condition. Can you guys see me properly? Yeah, if you can see me well, let me know. So let's go and do this beautiful haircut. So this Detangling, leave-in condition, primer, heat protector, 3-in-1. So I start my combing always from under, just make it easy. My clients have lighter color, and that color is pure from the sun, from the UV light. She didn't color her hair. Bijna gedaan, hè? Of toch wel? Zit je in
Ja, ik
zesde nu?
ongeveer. Nee, ik zit in het vijfde.
Ah, ja, ik kan niet meer volgen, hè. Haar op. Nog, dus 1 maand jaar studeer je af dan?
Nee, gewoon tot zes en dan...
Ja, maar dit jaar is je laatste... Ah ja, nog 1 jaar dit jaar. Dus volgend jaar.
Ja.
Oké. Je streep, is dat altijd hier? Of heb je anders een streep? Is dat zijkant, middenkant? Waar is je streep?
Meestal in het midden.
Meestal in het midden. Hoe het nu valt, of moet ik echt rechts zetten? Wacht, zal ik eens, ik ga naar achteruit kammen en dan gaan we zien hoe het valt. Want het is beter om te werken naar de natuurlijke val van het haar. Dan heb je minder probleem. Als je zo kan, moet ik zien hoe dat valt. Het valt zo. Het is niet perfect in de midden. Als ik perfect in de midden, dan moet ik nog zo gaan. Wat denk je zo? Wat nu is? Dat is een klein beetje verschil. Dat is niet groot verschil.
Dat is goed.
Is goed? Ja? Okay. So now we have the line, the middle part. Like she said before, she wants 2 centimeters from the length off and around 5 for the layers. The hair is very tasty, it's very wet. Those are the kind of hair that soak water. Imagine you wash this hair and you don't dry it and you are going to sleep this way. What happens to your hair? You are not doing your hair good because the hair will get swollen. So never go to bed with wet hair with the hope that the next day you're going to blow dry it. It's not good for your hair. Yeah, Michi. Make sure you take most of the water out of it. Blow dry it a little bit. So a lot of people, especially people with coiling hair, they have that tendency of, oh, I'll wash my hair, leave it that way, let it dry natural. Moet je naar beneden kijken? Ja, stil, dank u wel. beetje omhoog. Ja, dank u wel. Just pay attention. So you follow the guideline. I follow the hair because I want them to be equal length everywhere. So I cannot stay here and be cutting here. So you have to follow it to make sure that by the time the hair is dropped, they are equal length. So I'm going around, spreading it and following it. My guideline is still using it. Taking from the back, gently guiding it through. This one trickish thing around the ear area, you don't want to draw it too much. Want to leave a little bit less tension. To go around, control and make sure they're equal before start doing the layer. So I want to be sure. Van boven een korte stuk of meer een lange stuk? Van kort naar lang zeker, hè?
Ja.
Ja? want to comb the hair very well, comb it smoothly, braise it. Can you see the layer we are getting already? We're having a very beautiful layer. See it? Can you see the layer we got already? So it's gonna be nice. So this is our guideline now. This here is our guideline. Niet trekken, niet trekken. We are raising it up, following the guideline, the most short one. So. To raise it up. See my guidelines? So they are dropping. This like a control, so we take everything out into the benedict again. Yeah. See? So since it's a thick hair and a lot of hair, so I like to do the control step by step before I continue the next section. I make sure that this section is already controlled and that the hair is equal. Voila. what we're going to be doing later here at the back is to texturize the hair. Remember this side hair not to take it towards the back, so you are following the head actually. Okay. See how beautiful it is layered. Really beautiful. Okay, now we are on the crown area. We are still going to be using that our guideline. Ontspannen, nee, trekken, ja. Guys, see, this first has to go out because it's on the up on the crown. So we have our guideline. See the guideline? So we're gonna a little bit very small. Yeah. So you're going to control again to make sure they are equal. So I'm going to be texturizing a little bit before I go forward. On a thicker, you need to texturize a lot, otherwise you wouldn't see the shape. see the shape, the beautiful shape already. So we are going to be doing the front side now. So she still have enough length. See? So we are going to be connecting. Sorry guys. So I'm going to be connecting this. This is my guideline. I'm going to still be using it there.